Do you think that cancer has become very common nowadays, or it's because we have diagnostics that actually show us that there's cancer? Now, about cancer. Cancer destroys you through the cells of cancer spreading all over your body, affecting organ functions and tissues, and then, of course, fighting for nutrients or competing for nutrition, competing for oxygen, and all these important resources with your cells. That's how they destroy you. But the issue here is most of us really love to fund the cancers, because this is the truth. Cancer cells are not as dangerous as you think they are. They only rely on being more, right? Just like any other cells, they have to survive. And their survival mechanism is in the rate of multiplication. So they multiply so fast. But this should tell you that your cells and your immune system is so strong to actually suppress these cancer cells. However, we fund the multiplication of cancer cells because cancer relies on glucose for energy source to multiply. So we fund it through the carbohydrates and the sugars that we eat all the time. Number two, the same foods, the inflammatory foods that we talk about, are the ones that actually help in the spread and conquering of cancer cells to your body, because they cause inflammation, and cancer spreads so fast. Cancer cells spread so fast through inflamed tissues. So two things: we are constantly funding the multiplication of these cancer cells, and we are also funding the spread through inflammation. But most importantly, we still fund their development and growth by actually lowering our immune system. Again, the same things: exposure to different chemicals, diets, and all that, and frequent eating, drugs, and all these things that actually come in to make sure that the cancer survives. So this video is for the limited few. If you're wise, read in between the lines. And this is not me telling people who are actually going for chemotherapy to stop and start fasting. No. Go through your sessions, all right? Because I've seen and I've realized there's a lot of misconception about what I teach. Now, in other news, the United States stopped funding the USAID. The USAID, is it called USAID or something? Whatever. And then, months later, just before that, people who have been diagnosed with HIV and possibly TB and all that got into a panic. And then a few months later, there's now a drug for prevention and treatment of HIV. Purportedly. So